Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So today I'll be talking about something low budget, something that's obscured, a blast from the past. Yeah, vintage. And okay. That seems like something I would do because I like these types of movies, especially if they're horror related. So the film I'll be talking about is the one titled Oh yeah, definitely. The Carpet of Horror. Yep, the Carpet of Horror is definitely one of these oldies from way back when. And I just figured I would cover this because, well, first of all, I like low budget stuff. I don't like horror movies. Horror is my favorite genre, and as I said multiple times before, as far as I'm concerned, Halloween is year round. So even though I would still have to wait a long time for this, but whatever, fuck it, I guess. Well, as usual, let's talk about the story, I guess. Here we go. Definitely gonna be some weird shit going on in this movie. What's a horror film, so what expect? Anyway, the point of the matter, there's going to be some crime thrown in, mixed with obviously horror and drama. So there was this evil, wicked genius, and this individual isn't up to no good, as this individual does use poison gas to avenge himself on his enemies. So, like I said, this individual is not up to no good whatsoever. So basically, just going on this kind of thing where yeah, someone's mad. Someone's here is pretty damn angry, obviously. And this definitely goes on this kind of thing where, yeah, there's gonna be individuals be murdered in some kind of way. And this one is definitely is like a murder mystery kind of a thing being thrown in there, obviously. And that's fine, of course. I think that's not inherently wrong, really, obviously. But yeah, it's one of these types of movies where it's like a this criminal mastermind that is up to no good whatsoever. So there's going to be a bit of intrigue that's been thrown in here, as weird as the title of the film may be, of course. But there you go, I suppose. And I guess I can't blame the movie for trying to be experimental, I suppose, and that's fine, obviously. So it's supposed to be this kind of movies where the evil genius is up to no good, as I was saying a moment ago, and we use this gas on these enemies. So yeah, obviously there's this mysterious, quite clear that someone around her isn't up to no good, and these innocent individuals are almost getting killed off or whatnot. I guess let's just leave it at that way, of course. But yeah, things get pretty wild in this one, as you might expect. Personally speaking, I don't mind the strangeness, the crazy weirdness that is involved with these types of movies because when you think about it, it does come with the territory in the grand scheme of things, and that's perfectly fine. Yes, I do realize that not a whole lot of people, or hardly if anyone, would know about this feature, and that's kind of the point as to why I want to do this, is to bring this into people's attention who may watch this. Yes, obviously, it's an old movie. Because of the fact that it's old, maybe a reason for a lot of people not want to pay attention to it. But for me personally, I liked it. I thought this was nicely done. I liked the way it told the story. I liked the way it choreographed a lot of the scenes. And yes, of course, this is one of those types of stuff I would watch a lot of this stuff way back when, like ages ago, because as I said multiple times before, I am a lot older than what you think I am. Oh, definitely. But that's the thing, though. I would watch a lot of these stuff way back when, and as for the new stuff nowadays, personally speaking, I don't like the more recent modern stuff. And yes, of course, that might be an unpopular opinion, but whatever, I suppose. Whatever. Like that stopped me before. Oh yeah, like that stopped me before. So here we are speaking about this one specific movie where, of course, there's gonna be a lot of questionable events occurring in this movie. I know a lot of people would probably prefer to watch the more recent stuff. I mean, yes, okay, this is not gonna be CGI heavy by any means. Obviously not. And yes, I do realize that that could be the very reason so many people won't watch it like at all. Yes, I get that. But like I was saying, I thought that was fine. Really, I thought this movie was fine the way it was. And yes, of course, you may not have these fanciest stunt work, special effects, and all that jazz. You know, might have nothing too fancy going for it in terms of that, sure. But I like how a lot of these movies would tend to experiment with the storytelling, with the characters and whatnot. And I miss that. I really do. I do miss how a lot of these movies were trying to do that, and not the more recent stuff. Really, not the recent stuff. We're just trying to, especially the horror movies. I mean, you can say that for almost any genre in the recent years. I get that, but this is especially true with the horror movies these days. It just feels too much copy and paste. Unfortunately, that's definitely is a thing. But all in all, I can say that I did enjoy this. I would probably prefer this over a lot of the more recent stuff, unfortunately, because it's like not a people are trying anymore. Not really. I did like the characters. I like the outfits that they wore. The wardrobe did match up with what they're trying to have for this movie. And yeah, of course, like that's like obvious, like no kidding. But you'd be thinking that of course it should be obvious. Of course, like the most obvious thing is that have the characters wear the proper attire when it comes to these movies. Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing though. You'd be surprised at how many people will miss that. Oh boy, you'd be surprised how many will miss that. Like, you're supposed to make the characters wear the specific type of outfits. Maybe think about the time period in which this takes place in. All these factors will come into play. And that's the thing, though. A lot of people would just miss that. You can't just put them in any kind of outfit, like at all. No, sorry. No, that's not how that works, like whatsoever. But I was just saying that, yes, no matter how the budget is limited in its production, but they try to make the outfits accurate for the characters, and that's great. It's definitely a nice touch. I would definitely say that. Oh yeah, I did like what they were trying to do in the regards of that, so I can't really complain too much. No. Anyway, I'll give this film a Novaval rating of a 7.0 out of 10, because it's 7.0 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.